LA car. Hello, my friends. Greetings from Finland. I landed like maybe an hour ago. It was such a smooth flight. I had, well, first of all, I was put in an aisle seat. And I was like, great, I love an aisle seat. But it was like one of those in the middle row, which has like 4 seats, you know, like those bigger international flights. But nobody sat in my row. So I had 4 seats all to myself. So I just put up all the armrests and I laid there and slept for like 4 hours-ish. It was a 7-hour flight. So I stayed awake and watched a movie and ate dinner at midnight, New York time. Landed at like, I guess, 6 a.m. New York time. Got like 4 hours of sleep under my belt, which is much better than I thought. I got my rental car because we landed half an hour earlier than scheduled, and I got my rental car like an hour in advance. Local time is now, like Finnish time, it is 1:44, so 2 p.m. ish. So in my eyes, it's like 8 a.m. So not a bad start to the day at all. I have not had anything to eat yet. I do have my Magic Mind shot with me as a little like breakfast slash pick-me-up. I'm gonna pair this with my coffee, and my hope is that I'll have a very lovely drive. I'm always a little bit like jittery and stressed and like, you know, travel anxiety, all of that whenever I travel, but like having such a nice trip paired with this and like I just want calm vibes and like singing along to music type of vibes when I drive up 5 hours to my hometown, which is where I'm headed, by the way. So I brought all of these with me because I want to like make sure that I still do these daily, because it's kind of like, you know, a supplement. Like if you do them daily, you'll retain the desired results faster. If you don't know what this is like a mental performance shot. So like stress relief, mental performance, like calm energy and stuff like that. Plus it has vitamins. And my Oura ring told me this morning, quote unquote morning, when I woke up, that I had major signs of strain. But I'm thinking that's just the flight, like sleeping for 4 hours, not very well, and like being up in the air and like being dehydrated and all of that. So yeah, I'm hoping to just erase all that with this. Check out the link in the description box for some dollars off with my code DannyK20 if you want some of these shots. They also exist in a couple grocery stores. Sprouts has them for sure, which I'm so jealous. Like I love Sprouts. Sprouts is just one of my favorite grocery stores. Whenever I go to like the West Coast, I always go to Sprouts. I love Sprouts. Oh, that feels really good. Okay, but I stopped. I drove for like 30 minutes and then I stopped to go to the bathroom. As I said, I have my coffee here. I actually went to the Helsinki airport Starbucks because I was like, I need some Starbucks in my life. But I stopped here and went to the bathroom and I picked up a water. If I get hungry, I grabbed this new Bear Bells flavor. Sweden and Finland are usually like way faster with the Bear Bells flavors since Bear Bells is from Sweden, but I've never tried this one before. It is the chocolate ball flavor. So I'll have that next to me in case I get hungry. My mom, she told me that she was gonna buy like my favorite snacks, which is it's called chatty. It's like a kind of like a Greek yogurt, but not really. It's like high protein, a thick type of like yogurt. It's a bodybuilder's dream. So she said she got me that, and she got me my favorite bread. It's like a very, very, very dark, almost black rye bread. And you're supposed to toast it and put butter on it and put cheese on it. And it's so, 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 so good. So she said she bought me that. So I am excited to go home and eat that. But we have around 4.5 hours left of driving. So I am just gonna crank out some tunes, sing along, drink my coffee, drink my water, and have just an amazing drive. this protein shake. As a breakfast, I got a coffee and some cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes and a protein shake is my breakfast. That's pretty great. All right, let's get this show on the road. There's a man looking at me smoking a cigarette. I feel awkward, but also I'm here and then I'm gone. You know, 3 hours, 41 minutes until I'm home. I'm probably gonna stop and pee like 4 more times because of all this shit that I'm drinking. I also got a coffee in case I did not mention that. Some Finnish coffee, oh yeah. You know, I'm so proud every time I have had a conversation in English, in Finnish here. If you didn't know, my first language is Swedish. And Finland is a bilingual country. So Finnish is not my greatest strength. All right, let's go. I was gonna say that Finland is a bilingual country. I grew up speaking Swedish. In school, we have to learn 3 languages, Finnish, Swedish, and English. I also actually did German, but I don't remember like any of my 6 years of taking German, so that's pretty whack. My Finnish has always been so-so. I did hit a peak at one point when I like did a job interview and everything in Finnish, and I was so proud. But like generally, like I can get around, you know, like professionally and like you know, talking to, you know, service people and you know, whatever. Ever since I moved to the US like 8 years ago, I haven't really used a lot of Finnish. Lately, I've started to watch YouTube in Finnish, like Finnish YouTubers, just because I don't want to forget the language. Because like when I came here a couple years ago, after having been in the US like during COVID and everything, like I was in the US for an extended period of time, and I came here and I was so fucking awkward about it. Like I started speaking English to people who spoke to me in Finnish, and I vowed to myself this time that I will not do that. I will try to speak Finnish as much as I can, because like down here, like around Helsinki and like driving up, there's not a lot of like Swedish speaking people. I can definitely speak Swedish to most people in my hometown, Vasa. And it's more like assumed that service people and everything, like service professionals and everything, like in stores and like restaurants and stuff, that they know both Finnish and Swedish. Down here, it's more assumed that like it's Finnish or, you know, get the fuck out. Not really, but like Finnish or English. So all that to say that I've been speaking Finnish to everyone I've met today, and including the airline personnel. So that feels great. It is now 4 p.m. I have still not had my breakfast, quote unquote, of cherry tomatoes and a protein shake, because I stopped again. This is like my 5th time stopping. I've been drinking a lot, so I've been needing to pee a lot. Stopped by Hesburger, which is like, it's like our fast food restaurant, like McDonald's, Wendy's type thing. Hesburger. And I got what used to be my favorite salad when I was a teenager. I have not had this salad in maybe like a decade. I am shocked that it still is on the menu. It's like a burger salad, so it's like everything you would put in a burger, but it's a salad. Like this. So it's just like a burger, like 2 patties and cheese and bacon and like lettuce, tomato, cucumber. Cute. And then I got on the side my favorite dressing. If you are in Finland and you go to Hesburger, You have to do the paprika mayonnaise, like this one. It is super delicious. I usually don't do dressing on stuff, but I'm actually going to treat myself to a little bit of dressing. I have a lot of napkins because I plan on driving and eating because I don't want to lose any more time. So I'm just going to squirt some of this onto my pretty little salad. I am like halfway at this point. And like over an hour has been dedicated to stopping to pee and buy drinks. Speaking of buying drinks, this will be my last energy drink or caffeine of the day. A mango lime 0 sugar battery. Battery is what I buy here. The 0 sugar like original one is really good. It tastes the way an energy drink is supposed to taste in my eyes. Something that my husband had to learn the hard way last summer when we were here is that apparently they have like some sort of regulation in the EU that you can only have like a certain amount of caffeine in one of these energy drinks. So in the US we can buy like a Rain or like Bang or whatever else with like 300 milligrams of caffeine, but I think it's like max 150 or something in these. You know, that's something to keep in mind if you're gonna be around these neighborhoods. But okay, I'm going to start up the car. We're going to keep on driving homewards. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm kind of bored. It's been like an hour left of my drive for the past 2 hours, I feel like. But now it's like 40 minutes left. And I'm actually gonna stop by Prisma, which is kind of like our version of Target, like a grocery store, and they have like clothes and home stuff and whatever. I love that store. My husband loved that store when we visited. Really both times we've visited. I'm actually gonna stop by there really quickly because last time I was here I was on prep this past summer and I was not able to eat the sushi bar, and my husband loved that sushi bar, so I'm actually gonna pick some up for dinner for myself before I head over to my mom's house, because I don't want my dinner to be like bread and dairy, you know, like I would rather have rice and fish in the form of sushi shapes. I've still only eaten what I've showed you, so like the burger salad and the cherry tomatoes and the protein shake today, and it's now 6:13 in the evening, so I'm probably just gonna have the sushi when I get to my mom's house, and then maybe like a sandwich right before bed or something. The beautiful landscape is a little bit more snow covered up here. I'm driving up the coast. I can put the shape of Finland here, but I'm driving up the coast to kind of like middle-ish on the coast towards Sweden. That's where I'm from. The city is called Vasa, so that's where I'm going. Look at this beauty. One of those evenings when you're just thankful to be alive, and yeah, I'm very excited to be here. Very excited. I think it's gonna be a very fun week. Very quick week though. I don't know if I told you guys, but like today's Thursday and I'll leave next Thursday. As long as I get to see most of my family and a few friends, I'm very happy. €11 for that much sushi is crazy nice prices. I also grabbed some candy You know, I love Finnish candy. I wasn't able to enjoy that last summer, so I grabbed some. And like New York City has this like Swedish candy store, which is kind of the same principle. Like it's like a pick and mix thing. That's what we have here in the Nordic countries. But it's like we have kind of different like flavors and stuff like that. But like whenever I go to the Swedish one in New York City, I pay like $25 for like a pound or something. I paid €3 today. So I'm now headed to my mom's house. I'll be there in like 4 minutes. Because there's a good makeup mirror here. I just did my face and I'm gonna take out my contraption here, which is responsible for my daily curls. You know, I'm watching Arenan I väntan på dig, which is like While Expecting You or whatever. It's like a program that Swedish speaking Finns created. It's like vlog style about like moms to be and stuff, and it's quite entertaining. And I can't watch it when I'm in the US because of like the platform it's on. So I've been wanting to watch it when I'm here, and now I can do that. I had 2 cups of coffee. No breakfast yet, but I'll probably have a breakfast before I head out. It's Friday, so today's plans are, I think I'm gonna go to the city center real quick. Maybe I'm gonna see if my best friend is available for a quick coffee catch-up chat situation, because she's also here. She normally lives in Germany. Usually it's smoother than that, but there we go. Today I'm driving over to my dad's house, which is like 40 minutes away from where I am currently. And I'm gonna spend the day with my dad, my stepmom, my brother. And I got this from Tarte just before I left. Juicy Lip Plump. And I got 3 different ones because they're like glittery, and some of them had like a shifting color. I haven't tried the other 2 yet, but I brought this one with me because it's like a beautiful coral situation. I was wearing it yesterday in the car because it feels nice. But like, look at that. It is beautiful. Looks like a beautiful day. Sun is shining. Probably have breakfast. That sandwich thing that I was talking about yesterday, because I did not have it yesterday evening. The best cheese. We've got the chatty. We've got some butter. So these are just some garden berries of ours. So we have raspberries and like red wine berries. Just gonna dump this in there. If you're ever in Finland, reissumies tumma is what I do. So I toasted it just now. One time when I was an au pair, I made a sandwich in a similar fashion for my host kid. Like I put butter and I put like cheese on top, and like, I don't know if I put like little cucumber slices or something. And they laughed at me and they were like, wow, that is such a European sandwich. So I don't know if you guys agree and feel like it's a very European way of eating a sandwich. I guess a lot of Americans do like mayo and like stuff like that. There. Beautiful. We have it. My breakfast. And I'll put some of this kimchi on the side. Today's curls were like a failure. I feel like they are a little too like short and bouncy. So I'm gonna head out and conquer the day. Are you guys hearing how quiet it is? I love it. Did I bring the right shoes? No. I brought 2 pairs of sneakers. That's what I brought to this landscape. Muddy, muddy landscape, but that's okay. It is 1 degree Celsius today. Alright, so we're gonna throw on some music. My bestie can go to coffee, but like at 11:30. Oh,
Euphoria.
that is the soundtrack. So I have 2 hours-ish to, how do I? Oh, that one's still a little bit frozen. That's okay. 2 hours to entertain myself. I am going to go. What the fuck? Damn. I guess this froze overnight. Never had this yesterday, but I don't think it's frozen. So I'm gonna have this as like a road trip caffeine boost, but whatever. I'm gonna go into the city center. I have done my coffee turned into lunch with my bestie. I'm gonna see her again tomorrow, but we got some good quality time in. And now I'm leaving the city to go to my dad's house. It's a beautiful day. It is 4 degrees outside, so like, I don't know, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I did do some shopping, by the way, but it's in the trunk, and it's only really like 2 items that are worth showing that I might show you later. Oj!
Du är nöjd med ditt verk.
Nej men ska du... Skojt var bra. We went for our run. It became like 11 kilometers and some change. It was very interesting conditions. It was like icy sometimes and very slippery, so like we had to like slide up and down hills and stuff. And then at times super nice, at times it was like muddy and like wet. And then we had our normal asphalt and things like that. So very terrainy, different changing terrain. But it was nice. But like my brother's pace is like my speed work pace, like my interval pace. I usually do like my interval training at like 5-15 minutes per kilometer or something like that. And I usually do my long runs at like 6:20. And his pace was like 5:05. So I was definitely behind. So did not feel super in shape during this run, but that's okay. I'm gonna go home now to my mom's house where I have like my little like where I have all my stuff essentially. So that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna shower, get ready for the day, and then tonight we have like a girls' night, me and my friends from like, you know, when I was in 2nd grade, 8 years old, like those types of friends. So we are going to hang out, maybe have a game night, have some food. Something that I've been reflecting upon during this drive is that like this feels so much like home. Like obviously it is, it's where I'm from, but like I just drive around here and I'm like, yeah, of course, like this feels completely like home. But then I think about New York and like I think about how I feel in New York, and I also feel like, yeah, this is home. Like I feel completely at ease, comfortable walking around, like, you know, where we live, and I'm like, this is how me. And like they could not be more different. Like it's like one of those like water hot and cold water plunges things. Like you jump into one and then the other extreme. Like both are extremes opposite of each other. Like this is not Manhattan, and Manhattan is not this. So it's strange, like having your heart and your home feeling in two places, and not only two places, but it's like two different continents, it's two different countries, and it's two very, very different like environments and like climates. Maybe not climates, well yeah, climates I guess, but like both climates have 4 seasons. But anyway, regardless, just like something I've been thinking about during this drive. I love this drive. It's like a 45 minutes. It's perfect for like singing along to your tunes and just like, you know, when I drive is when I do my best thinking and like feeling and processing of things. So I really like this drive between like my mom's and my dad's house. Feeling like a new person. I showered, did not wash my hair. So it's kind of like a troll situation right now, but it's okay because I have my hair appointment on Monday, so I don't want to like wash it, you know. I'm gonna head over to Prisma, probably to the salad bar, and get like a big nice proteiny salad because I haven't really refueled after my run, just like snacks. So I need like a proper meal. I'm gonna get that, come back here, eat, relax, and then head out to the girls' night tonight. I will show you, I realized yesterday I forgot to show you what I bought in the city center. So I got this, it's like an infinity scarf. It's like a knitted little scarf thing, and I was thinking maybe I could like even make it a like a hood situation, you know. kind of like this. Well, I look super foolish right now. But you know what I mean, like in the winter it might be nice if you like forget a scarf, forget a hat, and whatever else. I got this Origins ginseng whatever gel moisturizer that I've heard great things about, that I want to try. And then last but not least, I got this Marimekko. Marimekko is like a Finnish designer brand. I grew up like seeing people have these as like pencil holders in school. I never had one, but so this is my very first one actually. It's like a fancy pin holder, but I'm gonna use it as like a small makeup bag, I think, while I'm here. And then we'll see what else will go in here. But I thought it was like a cute little handy holder thing, and I like that it can't bend because like this is like iron or whatever. Other than my salad and like my food stuff, I got these lashes in case I feel like I want a different lash. Wow, there's an adorable Akita behind me. Wow, he left. I got this Lumene, which is like a Finnish makeup brand, powder, because I actually don't really have any like pressed powders. I just have like translucent setting powders, but I was thinking this might be like a good thing to bring with me like in my purse and whatever. And I'm hoping there's like a little sponge in here. Let's see. Yes, there is. Last but not least, I found a pair of earrings. The brand is Snö of Sweden, and aren't they like so cute? Oh, I also stocked up on deodorants because I feel like the deodorants here are like so much better for me. Like I feel like they stay on. So I always stock up on deodorants when I come here.
Japanilainen.
Vingar va? Wings. Alltså.
Wings.
Jaha. Gud vad du kan finska.
Tack.
Var det nice? Hon sa ingenting. Ingenting.
Oj. Wow.
Så jag får inte hugga in då. No, december kanske inte för att det är jul, vet ni. Man ska hoppa över december då.
Men man ser nog att det dansar på skärmen.
Ja, till och med på skärmen.
Ja.
Åh, där svepte det ordentligt. Åh.
And the stars. Hello. I've washed my hair. It is now Monday. So I saw you last on Saturday. I had a really amazing girls' night. We played some games and ordered some food and just talked and talked and talked. One of those times where like I kind of didn't want to leave because it was so nice to just like talk to them and like catch up on everything. We've been together, but like we've been a squad for like over half my life, and I see them most every time like I come home, but I don't come home like super often, and like we like every time we come home we catch up, but like we don't really talk daily in it and stuff like that. So it's been like really nice to just catch up on literally everything. So that was super nice. And then when I got home that night, Amanda, she texted me, she like texted our group chat. She was like, did you guys see the Northern Lights? So I went outside with my mom at like 1 a.m. and we saw the Northern Lights, and I actually haven't seen them in a really long time. Like the past few times that I've been home, I haven't been able to see them. I've always kind of missed them, and I took them for granted growing up, like that they were just like part of my life, but ever since I moved to the US, people always like, that's like one of the first things that people ask, like, do you see them? Like, have you seen them? Do you see them? So I've grown to appreciate them more, like hearing that they're on people's bucket list and stuff like that. So I appreciated them a lot, seeing them. Just, it's a shame that my husband wasn't with me this time because it's like on his bucket list. So but yeah, it was nice to see them. But anyway, yesterday, Sunday, woke up at 4 a.m. catastrophic vomiting. Like, I threw up from 4 a.m. up until like 2 p.m. so like, that's like, what is that, 10 hours? Constantly, like every 20-30 minutes. It was crazy. Pretty sure it was food poisoning, unfortunately. So it was really hard just to like stay awake yesterday, to be honest. Like, once I stopped throwing up, I slept, threw up, and then like once it kind of died down around 2, I just could not stay awake. It was exhausting. So I slept most of yesterday, and thankfully after like 3 p.m. I didn't throw up anymore. I was just like super exhausted. So it's a shame I like lost an entire day, and I had to like reschedule going to my grandma's house for dinner and going to my dad's house and stuff like that. And consequently I had to cancel my hair appointment, which was supposed to be today, because I didn't know how I was gonna feel this morning. That's a shame, but at the same time, like, I don't hate my hair. I would have been really happy with a little bit of a change, but I can also wait. This morning I did wake up, I washed my hair, took a long shower. If you know, you know. Like, feels amazing to just feel clean and squeaky clean. So I woke up this morning, had my first cup of coffee in 36 hours. It was divine. Got ready, and today, round 2, I'm gonna attempt to carpe the diem. It's a beautiful day, sun is shining. I'm gonna head over to my dad's house and my grandma's house and just like hang out with everybody and just take it easy today, but at least I'll get to see them and just like have max outs on family time. Very nice day. Super spring vibey. I think doggies. God, I miss my dog. My pets and my, you know, family and my husband in general, but damn, I miss my dog. My voice is still kind of like hoarse from throwing up all day yesterday, but it's okay. Feels good to be outside. God, that dog is having so much fun. He's so cute. He got a really big stick and he's like trying to bring it with him. He's just living his best life. Anyway, I'm gonna head to roadside. Did you know that here the cap stays on the bottle like this? It just kind of stays on, and then you put it back on and you will not lose your cap. I'm not sure. I think the purpose is like recycling purposes or whatever, but I think it's kind of neat. I am now heading back to Vasa, to my mom's house. It's pretty early because everyone in the family had to get up early and like go to work and stuff, because people do that. So yesterday I went to my grandma's house. She gave me these amazing things that she knit that I will show you later. Went to my grandma's house, had coffee there, it was lovely, and then went to my dad's house with my brother, and so me, my dad, my brother, and my stepmom had like dinner. We just sat around and talked a little bit and watched some TV, and it was a lovely evening. Today is Tuesday. It is my second to last day here in Finland for this trip. So I'm just gonna quickly get dressed and head to the gym. I actually did not intend on going to the gym while I'm here. Since I got such an early start to the day, I want to go anyway because I don't really have a lot of other stuff to do before later today. So I'm just gonna go as long as I like get into the gym and just like work through my body a little bit, get some blood flowing, get some pump into my muscles. I'm hoping that that'll lead to a great leg day on Saturday, which I have when I'm back in New York, which is just, it's crazy to think about that later this week I'll be back in New York. These are the socks that she knits. How beautiful are they? So cute. She also made these gloves. Just made it to the gym. I finished this on the way that I actually opened yesterday, but I did not finish it. So I'm just gonna head in and do some quick movement. I literally have no gym stuff with me, which is like a first ever. No gym bag, no water bottle, nothing. Just my phone and a happy spirit. Eggs are so cheap, guys. I only got a 6-pack, but it was like €3 and some change for 15 eggs. Times egg-wise are good here. Anyway, I got a bunch of like little grocery stuff. First of all, I got like a bunch of gifts for my in-laws and for Artie and stuff. I feel like no one's gonna like these, but you kind of have to get them for people. Then I got like some stuff for myself, some stuff for my mom, and then I got this like protein ice cream, which sounds pretty great. I got a watermelon, and I also got some lingonberries. I'm gonna probably mix with my clatty or with oatmeal. That is great. And then I'm gonna go meet my bestie for some coffee.
Blah blah blah.
I feel like all I do is vlog from the car, but like, oops. But when you have a car, why would you not? You know, like, it's private, the lighting is good, and I don't know about the acoustics, but I would assume they're all right. I just left the city center where I had a coffee with my bestie, and then Amanda also drove by. She happened to walk by the window. I love that you can just like run into people, run into loved ones. I met my dad like driving home this morning. I met him on the road randomly, and the other day I saw him driving randomly in the city center, and I just love that. Like, I love that I'm able to see just like people I love out and about in the city, just like when I'm out and about with no intention of like running into anyone. It's just so nice. Also picked up some corn cakes. I love these. They're like a Swedish brand. I do those with some chicken, like chicken, deli chicken. It's weird, like I'm sad to leave, but I'm so excited to see my husband. I've missed him a lot this week. Like, I miss him very much, and I miss my pets very much. So I'm super excited to see them, but at the same time I'm hella sad to leave everyone here, obviously. So it's like good and bad but I'm mostly just excited to get home. And it's also like I miss routines and like the gym and just like, you know, all of that stuff too. I'm reading this, one of my favorite authors. It is in Swedish. I like to read like the original language, so like if this author was writing it originally in English, I would rather read it in English, but they are writing it in Swedish first. I've tried reading one of like their books too that had been translated to English because I couldn't get my hands on the Swedish version in the US, but it was just not the same. Like the translation is sometimes not great. So I prefer to read it in the original language, so I usually wait until I come here so that I can buy the Swedish books that I want to read. So I have two other ones. I've got this one that I'm bringing with me, and this one, which is like a follow-up to one that I bought a couple years ago and finally just finished a couple months ago. So this is the number 2 in that book. It's kind of warm. Gotta turn the AC on. Plot twists have occurred. It is Wednesday afternoon. I just started my journey down to Helsinki. Originally, I was gonna go like early tomorrow morning. For stress relief purposes, I decided last night to just like kind of quickly book a hotel room at the Helsinki airport and just like sleep there and roll out of bed, have some breakfast tomorrow. Hotel breakfast is always so good. And just like roll onto my flight because my flight leaves in the afternoon tomorrow. However, apparently there's a strike at the airport tomorrow between like 2 and 4 p.m. My flight leaves a little before 5 p.m. So I'm not sure if my flight will be affected. Will it be canceled? I sure hope not. I am a little stressed. The whole reason I like got the hotel room was to reduce stress and like not have to travel all day tomorrow, like do the 5-hour drive today and then the 8-hour flight tomorrow. Stress reduction seems like a little bit of a lost cause because I'm still stressed. Why would I be stressing about this when I cannot help the situation today? The best I can do is what I'm doing, which is drive down so that I'm there tonight. I'm just looking for a stress-free existence. I've already had a very dramatic trip and I'm like back where I started because I, for the life of me, could not remember where I put the passports. And if you watched my backpack review, you're probably like, oh, that's probably where she put them. Do you think I remember that? No. I have put them in the like back strap, strap, in the little pocket on the strap that I love, but I could not remember that, and that was the only place I did not look. I went in the like trunk and looked through all my checked luggage and my carry-on, all the little pockets. I called my mom like probably 12 times in 15 minutes while I was pulled over in some bus stop searching through everything I own. And so I finally turn around and I drive back like 20 minutes, and just when I'm like 2 minutes from my mom's house and she picks up the phone, I remember where the frick I put them. So I have my passports. Okay, my first stop has happened. I got like a reindeer wrap, reindeer meat wrap with like pickles and stuff, and I got a coffee, and I have like 3.5 hours left. So if I can only stop like 2 more times, I will be so proud of myself. Hotel? Airport. I just arrived at the hotel. Not like, I mean, I guess it's a cute room. This is a first impression. I have not yet walked around here. The view is inspiring. It's literally the airport. Like, literally, that's the airport. So I don't have to step outside when I leave. So that's nice. I'm not sure this door is actually anything. It might be like a connecting room sort of situation. And wow, the bathroom is quite large. I mean, I hate this tile, but you know, it is more so chosen for the free breakfast tomorrow and the location. So something that happened is that my flight was canceled like when I was 30 minutes away from Helsinki. So that's so great. So I was like, what do I do? Do I turn around and go home after I've driven for 5 hours? While I was driving, I saw that I was rebooked for another flight. Unfortunately, not direct. That kind of sucks because I paid extra to make sure I have a direct flight. This is a route I've done before. It's to Reykjavik and then to JFK. As long as I can get home tomorrow, I would be very, very happy. I'm gonna go down to the hotel gym and do my running workout. And then I'm gonna go, because I know there's a store in the terminal right down here. So I'm gonna go there and see if I can pick up like a dinner. I look terrible, but done my run. I've showered and I bought some food. I bought like a chia pudding and a protein shake. As you can see, I'm very like flushed from the run. And kvari, that'll be my dinner. I have some rice cakes too that I'm gonna have. It's a pretty ugly room. The gym was super nice and the location is like unbeatable. The breakfast tomorrow I'm hoping will be really good. So I think I would stay here again. But anyway, I'm gonna try to relax and prepare my travel outfit, repack some things, and try to sleep early and hopefully get home tomorrow. So I will see you next time back in New York.